There are literally millions of people on social media trying to stand out. So how can you separate yourself from the competition? On today's Marketing Tip Monday, we're busting out the cliches. Oscar Wilde famously said, "Be yourself, because everybody else is taken." And although it sounds like something you would read on a guidance counselor's wall, there is truth in the cliche. You have to be yourself. Now a quick disclaimer. Being yourself is about authenticity in communicating what is comfortable. It is not a way to excuse personality flaws. You should always be respectful. You should always be professional. This is your business. That being said, I'm no self-help guru, but here are some things that you can try to give your marketing a more personal feel. Number one, inventory your strengths. What is it that you have a natural knack for? What do you do well, and how can you translate that into what you do professionally? You can also focus on what kind of content speaks to your personality. Are you witty and clever? If so, Twitter might be your thing. Do you have an artistic eye and like taking photos? Double down on Instagram. Whatever those strengths are, if you can find a place to capitalize on what naturally comes out of you, you will always be marketing from a consistent, authentic place. We've talked about this before, but you gotta find your why. Why do you do what you do? What motivates you? What inspires you? Find that thing that gets you out of bed in the morning and channel that passion into your daily life and professional interactions. Lastly, be authentic. This is that thing, that it factor, whatever you want to call it, that draws people in. People can tell if you're being real or not. So know your material and feel confident in your abilities. If you don't feel connected in the material that you're putting out, your audience isn't going to feel connected to it either. In the years that I've spent creating video content for entrepreneurs, I've never met anybody that didn't want to cut something out of a video because they felt like they looked or sounded silly. But when we convinced the clients to leave those parts in, those were always the parts that audience connected to the most. It wasn't about the content, it wasn't about the look, it was about the personality. Don't be afraid to be yourself. As always, I hope this marketing tip was helpful and inspiring. I hope it got you thinking about your marketing strategies and how you can use social media more effectively to do more business. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, we will see you guys next week.